Today on KETCHUP, we're going to catch up on TheKetsup. That's me. So this is a thing I'm going to do sort of like a vlog, but it's not a vlog and it's not a podcast because this is only going to be about 10 minutes long. We're just going to catch up on things and catch up on topics and other stuff. Like we can catch up on, where have I been? Where have you been? Why do you kiss your grandma so deeply? She's your grandma. Don't do that. She loves you and she allows you to do those things, but you shouldn't on the lips. I mean, sometimes you can do it, like, depending on the culture, but not so deeply and with not so much tongue. So I'm just telling you, for your family's sake, stop doing that because everyone is very aware of it and we are all creeped out. I don't know. I was talking to your mom about it and she was just like, look, I don't know what we're going to do about Kevin. And I'm like, I don't know, honey. I don't know. Should we tell Kevin that, we're a thing now? It's like, look, I don't know. His dad's been sleeping on the couch and he's just been out and I can't tell him I'm dating this hot 20-something-year-old boy with such a big old dingle-dangle wiener. Such an amazing YouTube channel. Oh my God, why don't you have more subscribers? Let's talk about that. A lot of people have asked, hey, why don't you have more subscribers? And it could be that this whole channel was just a government scheme to stop Osama bin Laden. And guess what? Mission succeeded. We did it. He was watching the video, he tripped, he stubbed his toe, and then his head split open from a bullet. And I've been waiting for President Obama to, give me the praise that I need and maybe like an award or like a couple $1 million, but that never happened, unfortunately. So I don't know. It's just been weird. And somebody said he was moving. I was like, what do you mean President Obama's moving? He's like, yeah, he's moving. And I was like, where's he moving to? And he's like, I don't know. And I was asking my girlfriend and she was crying because apparently some dude named Dump is trying to steal Obama's house or something. Because he can't live there for more than like a certain period of time, and I'm like, geez, that's a really crappy lease. He should talk to his realtor about that, because man, the fact that some dude can just come and take your place, that's just rough. Ugh. So that happened. So yeah, she was crying for a bit, and I was like, don't worry. Obama will talk to a realtor. He'll get a lawyer, and whatever. So a lot of stuff's been happening. So Ketsup on, again, it'll probably be a 10-minute show-ish if anyone listens to or watch, where we can catch up on things, topics that you might want to talk about, like diarrhea, dead babies. What else do people like talking about? What would I like talking about? Well, those are the two things I like talking about. Let's see, car crashes. We talked about your grandma thing. The time your mom caught you with peanut butter and the dog. Again, you were already weird enough. Stop with that. Just stop. Your dog loves you. That's why he does what he does. But it's like he knows, and he can't help it because peanut butter's delicious. If you put peanut butter on your genitals, I would be inclined to lick it off because peanut butter's amazing. And this episode is brought to you by peanut butter. Peanut butter. Sometimes it gets nutty, and if you have a peanut allergy, don't eat it. Or do eat it. Maybe you're stupid enough and we don't need you in this world anymore. So peanut butter. It's good for you. Maybe. But yeah, so that's what we're aiming for here to do and catch up on things. So today we're going to catch up on me, and I'm going to make this 10 minutes. This episode's supposed to be 10 and I'm already at 5. So what's up? I was gone over the summer, went on a beautiful vacation, went crazy, a mental breakdown. That was fun. A lot of you guys were very encouraging. I think I've mentioned this before. Made a game for my sick cat kind of thing, just to keep myself busy because life was a shithole, as that happens. And now we're back here. A lot of you, there's a few new people who saw a video that I did where I said, hey, roast me. And you can still do that. And that was fun. Some people didn't realize that was a joke and they didn't watch the video and they just were being assholes. But you know what? That was still fun. Reading those comments about very clever insults, very, very clever, but yeah, going back to the game, did a game thing called, it's not really a game, it was like a toy called Charlie Chimp. I've mentioned it a few times, for my cat, and essentially I've been gone because, well, A, I lost my Wacom tablet pen, and it took a while for Amazon to send that, and B, my cat's dead. he died. Yeah. I mean, I'd like to think he's up there in the great heavenly litter box or whatever in heaven, but the Bible clearly said all dogs go to heaven and all cats go to hell. I don't know why God said that. It was like in Genesis, he was talking to Jesus, and Jesus was like, I want a cat. And God was like, look, I didn't grow up with cats. I'm not a big cat fan. I like dogs. They're more loving. You can take them out for walks. But cats, and then Jesus was like, but I want a cat now. He was a baby. He was a baby around this time. And he's like, look, Jesus, if you're going to keep up with that, I'm sending all cats to hell. And Jesus was acting up, making a fuss, and then he sent all the cats to hell. And as much as I love my cat, Mr. Pickles, and I'm going to miss him, he's probably in hell, and I don't want that. I feel terrible, and I miss him a lot. He was getting old. He was listening to NPR. He started eating prunes and complaining about the government and how his nurse was stealing from him. So, but I'm going to miss you, Mr. Pickles. I'm pretty devastated. So, yeah, catch up on. It's a thing where we're just going to catch up on the topic and just... Hopefully it's not as depressing as my dead cat. Maybe something more uplifting, like I mentioned earlier, dead babies, car crashes, homicide, diarrhea, sharding, all the good things. Why this channel's not, big enough, or wherever I've been gone. So Ketchup on what might be a thing, or Ketchup, I think it's going to call it Ketchup. If you can think of a better name, let me know, because Ketchup is kind of hard, and I kind of like that, but my fear is, since it's Ketchup, CATSUP, Ketchup, is that some might, you're like, oh, you could put KKK. It's not KK. I mean, I hate the fact that, one group of hate people took the letter K and made it so evil. I like the letter. It's kind of like how Hitler took that mustache. It's a fun mustache, and he stole it from everybody. And the KKK stole 3 letters, literally, that are just next to each other. The same letter, like, in threes. So it's just, I mean, even if you put 4 of them like KKKK, they're like, well, is that the K? It's just weird. They just, I hate them. It's terrible. People, they just take things and they're selfish. I like 3 letters, like DDD. That's cool. My name starts with a D. DDD. Like there's one of my favorite Kirby characters, DDD. There, boom. We can catch up on things. And just to clarify, the government, I don't mean the government that they're the ones who did the channel, not like the US government. The government is a homeless man that lives next to my apartment, and he likes to watch me shower, and he gives me notes on things to do. They're like little receipts, and they're sprinkled in cocaine. He calls it fairy dust, and so I don't know. He's a nice guy, but I don't know. I just don't appreciate him breaking into my house and helicoptering. It's fun, boys and girls. Helicoptering's fun. If you're a young man or a woman, not really a woman. Sorry, women, unless you're hermaphrodite or whatever. But that's one of the pleasures you can never fulfill, unless you want somebody else to watch somebody helicopter. But that's the one thing as a man we can enjoy is helicoptering, and it's something I cherish deeply. But if you're a woman and you want to see the pleasures of it, ask someone you know. Ask your dad, ask your brother, ask someone close, and ask them to helicopter for you. And they will most likely gladly reciprocate because they love you. Anyways, that was episode 1 of KETCHUP. If you can think of a better name, let me know. And feel free to do those whole subscribe things and all that. Share with your dead loved ones. Go to their gravesite and put a laptop in front of them and let them listen. And more videos up to come. I mean, it's been a while. I know I didn't finish my Minecraft My Little Pony episodes, or my Call of Duty 420 whatever, and Overwatch, all that stuff. Sorry, Tormento, I don't want to joke on Overwatch. I miss you, Tormento. I wish I had more time for you. I'm not gonna tell you I love you. I mean, I care about you, but love is a strong word. Anyways, that's KETCHUP. I don't know how to end this. All I know is my armpits itch. They do. Oh God. It feels good. Feel free to leave your catch-up questions in the comments below. That's nice. Just write them out. It stinks. Ew.